I mean, I'm only whispering. I'm lying in bed, it's still dark, and I don't want to wake my husband, even though he is in the other room. But I've got all these thoughts in my head. Thoughts that I'm thinking about saying in videos. Of course, now I'm actually faced, even though I've got my eyes closed, with the bright light of the thing on my phone. I seem to have forgotten everything I was thinking. So I'll just start from the title. The title was going to be, I wonder if my voice sounds okay on this actually. I'm going to listen again. Okay, well, I think it's all working, so I may as well just give it a go. And I can try putting on a video later. The whole thing about choosing a bloomin' title, you know, like if you study YouTube, you're supposed to, write your title, and then in your description you're supposed to mention your title in different ways, and then when you start talking you're supposed to mention your title again in the first few seconds for algorithms and stuff. So my title was going to be something along the lines of 50 plus, restarting YouTube, adhd, in nature. And in my head I'm actually walking with the dogs, and it's probably in a couple of hours when it's light. But basically I'm just going to start here. I wonder if I will ever post this, or if it is actually recording, or if anyone would ever listen. Don't know till you try, I suppose. I think that whole ADHD title is totally rubbish. Attention deficit. I think it's like the total opposite. To me it feels like attention abundance. Like honestly, I have got so many creative projects that I'm just chomping at the bit to get on with. I've got songs in my head, like lots of different parts of them, that I can't wait to get onto GarageBand and then teach to people and do a choir and spread joy through music. Well, there's these YouTube videos, which is a little bit of an aside really, but also I really do like doing them. I mean, it would be pretty cool if anyone ever watched them. And maybe one day they will, but I do actually enjoy doing them anyway. But obviously I can't let them, take over my life. sounds. And I just don't think life is linear like that. And you know, when they talk about ADHD, it's like they just want you to have this totally linear mind, a bit like in a calendar, like just basically one endless to-do list. But I've lived for 17 years in a tent in nature, and I've spent a lot of time during those 17 years sitting in the forest and just listening and looking. And basically, nature is not in the least bit linear. And we are nature. Can you imagine, like when the humans were first like wandering around in nature, probably not even with clothes, or very bare minimum clothes, with no sounds at all of like man-made stuff. Like, can you imagine not hearing any traffic at all? No aeroplanes ever. No like building works of big machines going on. No humming fridges, no whirring fans, no bleeping phones, no humming lifts. I mean, it just goes on and on and on, the layers of man-made sound that now exist in the world. But just imagine like being naked in nature, and your whole body is a listening device. Your bare feet are sensing the moisture, the texture of the ground. Your ears are just so alert to all around you, all the bird song, and you know what it means as well. It's not just like some random tweeting. You recognise the birds, you know if they're indicating that a predator is coming, or if there might be food nearby. Your skin is sensitive and alert to changes in temperature, changes in wind direction. Your nose is acute and sensing the temperature of the earth, the sweetness of berries, the smell of water. Like so sensitive, your entire being. And that is how our nervous system is wired for millions of years, living alert and as part of nature, which we still are. And nature is massively diverse, massively abundant, and doing all sorts of incredible creation all at the same time. It's not in the least bit linear. And so I think that what they refer to as neurotypical is actually not in the least bit typical, but it's pretty unusual. And that neurodiverse is exactly like nature. bunch of ideas, all the strands lead to every other place and they all link up. So maybe that's enough for now. It probably is. I don't even know if it's going to work, but I may as well just try, because it seems to me like basically nature, she just flows and grows with joy and creativity and for fun, really, almost just fun. I often feel as if the universe is just having a laugh. And, yes. So, yes, that's what I'm going to do with my stuff. And see how it goes. I give thanks. Yes, I can feel it welling up inside me, this massive thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Whoever you are, wherever you are, and whenever you are, we are all. I hesitate to say the word connected because it's more than connected. Connected implies some kind of a gap between us. But in true reality, we are just one. One life, one love. Thank you.